Hello all. So the next step in the funnel, marketing, often misunderstood when it comes to how to market a business to business or business to government organization. Quite different to B2C. We're not selling iPhones or deck chairs or something. We're selling to complex groups of people. We're selling them usually complex solutions that are multifaceted to a complex group of people who have their own hopes and fears and scorecards for their appraisals at the end of the year, their own drivers, their own hot buttons, and things that they're particularly concerned about, and things that they value. And so, how do we go about that? Well, let's have a look. So, for example, here is our big Miro board of our marketing funnel, actually, for Growth Ignition. And there was a couple of key things that were pointed out to me in December last year, which kind of compelled me to map this out. And it really got me to reflect on how we refocus on coaching clients in this. And actually, my wife, Jules, is going to be doing a lot more work with us and our clients in this space to continue to sharpen it up. But the key bits that were brought home to me, as we've talked about in the wider funnel, in generally in double your margin over here, in terms of development of a dream list, where that lands in our funnel in terms of marketing is over here. So I've developed. There were two things that happened in December. One was that I got challenged by the non-exec who helps me shape our group of businesses around what's your dream list, Jezza. Do some market research, understand who the clients are that you should and could be working with, and then score them by a level of appropriateness and fit, scale of opportunity, scale of value that I can add, and then sort them by that, and it should give you a list of top prospects. And that's really worked, actually. I've got a plan for each of those top prospects, and we're beginning to secure work with them. It's been quite transformational, actually. And so all of my marketing activity, all of my messaging is with those people in mind, what's important to them. And so many of them are in construction and defense and outsourcing, recruitment. And so you'll see in our marketing messaging and the things that I say in these videos, etc., it's quite tuned to those markets. It's quite focused. Obviously, we work with anyone, but we've got to try and focus our message. So the dream list was important at the open end of the flywheel. So, we have activity going on around PR and thought leadership. We have a podcast. Obviously, LinkedIn famous is the term that we half jokingly use about all of this stuff, really generating inbound leads by building a profile on LinkedIn. We do not quite daily, but regular emails, and we were doing quite big email campaigns, etc. I obviously can't show you the detail for lots of reasons, but the dream list is in the heart of that because all of this content is shaped to talk to that audience. There shouldn't be any wastage, any efforts, any marketing budget that isn't spent directed with these people in mind. The second key conversation I had in December was about our analytics. And so we were not doing a very good job of tracking who was looking at what. And so we now look at the data in terms of who's clicking through our emails, who's looking at our website, who's liking things on our social media. We're looking carefully at levels of impressions on our posts and what we get up to really optimize our inbound leads. So the dream list is about outbound traffic, engaging people, business development activity, really, but making sure our marketing and comms have them in mind. And then the analytics are catching what we get in terms of inbound leads and traffic through the funnel, where people are engaging through our social media, our web traffic, and our email campaigns. So take from that what you will. In terms of the double your margin bit, so we talk about account-based marketing. So again, that dream list should inform who we target in terms of key account management and who the clients are with the key opportunities in terms of capture. Again, our marketing and events plan should be wholly focused at the people that would eventually read and score a tender, who form that dream list. And so marketing is a key linchpin in this that's heavily underplayed. We tend to find most big businesses have comms people who are accountable for internal communications, taking on more and more external communications, and so they get into social media posts, endless topping out ceremonies and guff that is nice background noise, but it's not targeted to any clients. It's not triggering them positively to reach out to you. There's no real call to action. Whereas we want really quite focused marketing, and particularly events. Ultimately, what we're trying to do through marketing and particularly events is get our humans that would be facing off to those clients and prospects and trying to shape solutions and propositions to clients through capture to eventually ideally negotiate or worst case win a tender for. We want those humans sitting next to those key client people at a breakfast event or interfacing with them at conferences, speaking at the same conference as them on the same panels. However, we can get our humans alongside their humans, building trust, building relationships. That's what the focus of marketing has got to be. The end game of marketing is to build human contact and relationships, and to profile our people so that client people want to engage them. And so there's lots to this. We could talk for days about marketing and how it's underutilized really in many markets by big corporates, and how it should be much more about account based marketing. All of your marketing activity should be pretty much focused on your key accounts, your key pursuits in terms of capture your bids, and that's underpinned by that dream list. There is a little bit of other activity in marketing in terms of attracting and retaining people. You'll need some mood music in the market, but really it's about driving thought leadership that draws inbound leads and attention that we want from the people that we want, that our market research shows us should be our audience. And so take from that what you will. Hopefully you find that useful, and I'll catch you on the next one.